Hey guys, it's your girl Bianca here, and I just want to talk about what's happening in astrology. In astrology, we're currently going through a couple retrogrades, but the one I wanted to talk about right now is the Mercury retrograde that is happening in the sign of Virgo, the Virgin, the analytical, the logical Virgo. It started August 23rd, and it's going to be affecting us until September 15th. It is affecting us in the degree sign of 21, and it's going to end in the degree sign of 8. So just to let you guys know, if you're not aware, a retrograde is basically like an optical illusion of the planet looking like it's moving backwards. Now, this is not really the case. It's just how it looks from Earth and how we basically view it. A retrograde usually lasts around 3 to 8 weeks, depending on a couple factors. This retrograde is going to last 23 days, and so it is going to be a 3-week process. And basically, Mercury retrograde is just asking you to use the word. And no, it's not asking you to reduce, reuse, and recycle. It's just asking you to reflect, revise, reassess, just kind of reevaluate what you have been doing, how your life has been going. Are you on the right path? Is there anything that you wish could change? A Mercury retrograde is a spiritual insight, just kind of showing you maybe certain things that are going to be affected, and how they are affected will show you the impact on how this is on your life. So a little joke that I was trying to say was, think of it like a plane. You know, a plane can be wobbly, it could have slip ups, it could even have like a couple mistakes, but it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. So mayday, we have a couple retrogrades. But if you want to learn how Mercury retrograde is affecting you, you could definitely check the house that Mercury is currently ruling or presiding in, and this can answer some of those lingering questions of how this is going to affect you, because Mercury is definitely going to be questioning everything. You're going to have those burning questions still lingering. It's definitely going to be making you wonder if you are on the right path, if you're doing the right things. And just a couple advices, don't sign any contracts, any negotiations, anything that's going to make you take a double look, anything that's going to make that you might regret later, or like I said, make you do a double take. Read the fine print, look at the terms and conditions. Just make sure that you're aware of anything that you may be possibly doing, because it can affect you later on in life. You may want to add something additional, and then you can't revise what you already signed on paper. Mercury retrograde is also asking you to look into any detailing or anything that you need to do. So in terms of, for example, like car checkups, definitely go and get your car checked up. Any doctor's appointments that you think that you need to catch up on, this is basically the best time to take a breather and check on yourself. Make sure that you are number one. So a couple things that I would like to say to do during the Mercury retrograde in Virgo specifically is definitely to remember to meditate, do some yoga, paint. I recommend being in nature. Being outside is really great for this time frame. Journaling, writing, anything that requires just being able to process life in your own space, being able to breathe and just recuperate yourself. Self-care, self-love, for sure. Virgo rules the stomach, so definitely pay attention to how your gut could be feeling during this transit, and just watch out for stress. Virgo rules habits, hobbies, routine. So there could be a lot of things that require more of your attention and require more detail. So you could struggle with the little things. You could either get too lost trying to get the bigger picture, or you could get just too far into the details and not know how to come out. It'll be hard for you to get information out. Maybe you will have miscommunication, misunderstandings, just little issues can start coming up. So at this time, just try to do things differently, shake things up, let loose, try not to stress yourself out. A lot of the times we demand too much of ourselves, and this is definitely that time to, pay attention to what's been draining you. Pay attention that to not everything has to be perfect. Life is always going to keep on moving. Life is always going to flow. Perfection cannot be obtained. And like I said, definitely watch out for those health issues, because Virgo can definitely bring out some health issues. It can bring out like Virgo can affect, or Mercury retrograde can affect some of our habits, whether they're good habits or bad. But this is definitely the time where your bad habits are going to be amplified a little bit more, because it's going to be asking you, are the things that you're doing what you want to continue to do? Are these the correct things? How do you feel about the things that you're doing? So you might be in your head a little bit more, especially because Mercury rules the mind, intellect, communication. So this is going to be a time that's going to be extra amplified. It's going to be energy that's going to cause you a lot of stress. So definitely pay attention to, like I said, Mercury retrograde and how it's going to be affecting us. Some of the planets that might feel this a little bit more are definitely those earth signs and the mutable signs. And if you're not aware of what an earth sign is or a mutable sign, go follow my Instagram, where I definitely explain and talk about these things. And you can always message me and I'll always answer any questions that you have. And there are going to be a couple things that I will be posting on my Instagram page, like the Mercury aspects and, you know, some of the do's and don'ts. So definitely check out my page, check out some of my posts, even on Twitter. I want to do a little bit more just talking about astrology and just branching out, trying to post more, trying to do more. So if you like this video, comment. I know that it was a little bit long. I do apologize, but like I said, if you want to know how this transit is going to affect you, just go into your birth chart, check out where Mercury is located, look at where Virgo is located, look at how these things are going to affect you, what things are connected, and just try to pay attention to the flow of this transit. There are a lot of retrogrades happening. There are a lot of retrogrades that are going to be affecting us, and Mercury is definitely something to watch out for. Okay.